Hi everyone, my name is Kate and you're very welcome here on my channel where we talk about fragrances. In this video, I would like to speak about women. I believe that everybody, men or women, of course, will have different roles. And sometimes you want to be a relaxed, calm, soft woman at home. Sometimes you need to be firm and decisive at work. Sometimes you need to be gentle and tender and kind of glowing when you're with your partner. We just want to change roles. We want to feel this all. We want to have different emotions. We want to play all the parts that we want to play in our lives. And this video, I would like to dedicate to the part that is strong, that is powerful, confident, the part of us that we need when we want to collect ourselves and push and go and achieve and conquer this world. This is the video about fragrances that are boss-like female energy that can also help you or me. These fragrances help me to feel more collected, confident, firm, decisive, and just kind of feel this power in me, you know? Do you know what I mean? Okay, so let's begin. If you enjoy watching my videos, please don't forget to subscribe, to hit the like button, and yeah, pour yourself some tea, coffee, wine, anything that you want. Come back to me and let's start discussing this wonderful, beautiful fragrances. Okay, so I would like to begin with a classic with Chanel 5. I love Chanel 5. I'm from those people who are not afraid of it. I love this sparkly aldehydes of Chanel that it opens up with. I actually put Au Premiere um, because I just wanted to talk about Au Premiere. Although it's a little bit softer than the original, just regular Chanel 5 in the Parfum version that I have too. This one is a little bit softer, but it still has the same core. Yeah, it opens with aldehydes, but Au Premiere opens with a little softer aldehydes than the regular Chanel 5 is, I think. And I feel a little bit more ylang and iris. Yeah, ylang and iris here. And just very fluffy musk. But still, this fragrance doesn't let me feel too relaxed. I don't want to wear this when I'm at home watching TV or reading a book, you know. I want to wear this outside. I want to wear this in the outer world and I want to show it. All the fragrances that I picked for today are statement fragrances. They all convey a message of this strength and I use these fragrances when I really need some support, and they provide it. And Chanel 5, even the history of Coco Chanel, which can be, different because of the Nazis and all that interesting part of her life. But still, if we just take the creator part, the creative part of her personality, the part who that achieved a lot. Everybody knows Chanel. Everybody heard about Coco Chanel, right? I think that it's a good representation. And Chanel 5 is iconic. And of course, it has to be in this video. I just don't see it in any other way. But I also wanted to include another Chanel fragrance, which is Le Lion, Lion. How cute this little bottle is. I wish there was a sprayer, but maybe it's too small for the sprayer. Anyways, so this fragrance is dedicated to Chanel's zodiac sign. She was a lion. It was created after she passed away, long after that. But I love this Les Exclusifs. I think Les Exclusifs Chanel line. And I want everything from it, to be honest. And I would include like 5 other fragrances from that line. But anyways, even the name lion, the king of animals, and the whole scent, it's also reminding me a lot of Shalimar. And I think Shalimar is another powerhouse within fragrances. This is a different kind of Shalimar, and it's slightly more animalic to my taste, at least if we compare it with a modern version of Shalimar. It's a little bit more animalic with a little, I don't know how to describe it, but amber here, I feel like it's more rough than Shalimar. I feel like Shalimar is a little more smooth and powdery. This fragrance, it's a little more sharp. When you smell it, it's like a wave in your face, you know? It has this effect. I also smell something like caramel, which is probably just amber with this powderiness, the Chanel powder, you know? And wood. I think there's sandalwood, maybe cedar too, and vetiver. It has a very strong base. And this fragrance, oh my God, I really want a whole bottle. If you have a bottle and you don't use it, you don't need it, I'll get it from you because I really want a whole bottle. And I need one for this winter, I think. Let's go through classic fragrances first. This is Paloma Picasso, Paloma Picasso. And yeah, this is an evil queen. So if I made a video about queens, and it would be dark evil queen, maybe the queen from Sleeping Beauty, Alice in Wonderland, and so on and so forth, this would be that dark, powerful, strong, um, murderous queen, you know, that it will not stop at anything to achieve her goals. To me, this is a dark and definitely powerhouse fragrance. Yeah, it's always the pyramid is huge, so definitely a million notes. So what I smell here, yellow florals, different yellow florals, including something like mimosa because it's slightly powdery. Different florals like iris, violet, rose, carnation. Yeah, I think carnation. Maybe clove too. I feel like there's a slightly spicy note too. I smell wood, like sandalwood, maybe vetiver too. An animalic part. There's a strong animalic part. This is a modern version, but still, it does have this vintage vibe. Pretty strong one. I imagine this fragrance in the fall. I love it's a sheeper, and I love wearing this oak mossy sheepers with civet and animalic aspects in the fall when everything is yellow and orange and red, and when there's a cold wind already there, but it's still not winter, and it's dark and it's gloomy and it's raining. And this fragrance, it just makes you straighten up like this. Yes, you cannot feel like nothing. You cannot feel like nobody knows. You will be in a sense of attention because it just makes you straighten up. It makes you look at the world through a different lens, you know? Ah, yes. Yeah, it's not for every day, at least for me. Although I know women, they're a little bit older, especially one woman I know. She it's her signature scent. She's wearing it every day, and it's amazing on her. Okay, let's move to another fragrance. This is an interesting one. So this is Byredo. This is Rose of No Man's Land, and there's a very interesting story with this fragrance. So No Man's Land was a name for neutral zones during the war. So there are war front zones, right, where action is happening, and there are neutral zones. And very often, those there were hospitals in those zones. It was very hard to get there. You had to go through the whole action to get there. But the Rose of No Man's Land was a nurse. It was a kind of a nickname for nurses who dedicated their lives, who risked their life to go and help people at those hospitals or just somewhere where help was needed. It's definitely tragic when you think about it. It's sad, but it's beautiful. There's some beauty in this. And this smells like a very cold rose. Like this rose just was taken out of the fridge, you know, in a like flower shop. I also smell suede, amber, somewhere in the base maybe, and pepper. It's peppery. And I think they also mentioned papyrus. Papyrus is a strange note. I still cannot really catch it, but sometimes when there's something weird. It's kind of green, but it's not green. It's woody, but it's not woody. It's flowery, but it's not flowery. It's animalic, but it's not. It's usually papyrus. So it's kind of funny with me. It's kind of a cold fragrance. It's not warm and inviting. It doesn't have that vibe. It's cold, it's calm. So I guess something that you need when you work with injured people, right? When you have to deal with this all day long, this is what you have to feel like. So you just do your job, you know. Yeah, it's a beautiful fragrance, very interesting. I almost smell a cumin here, maybe not, but it's very realistic rose. It's like you actually smelling a really real rose. Yeah. Okay, let's move to our next one because we still have some. Let's talk about another rose. This is Hermes Galop. And this is an interesting one. I really wanted a bottle, but there's something with me and with my skin and this fragrance which just cannot work together. But still, my friend gave me this little decant, so sometimes I can enjoy it because I love this fragrance. I just want to tell you to be cautious because on me it becomes a little sour. Although today I sprayed it and it's beautiful. I don't really understand how it works, what temperature works better for it. I don't know. I don't understand how this fragrance works. Seems like it may require some certain weather conditions or me condition. I don't know, something. But still, it's incredible fragrance. It's a rose with leather mostly and wood. There's a little bit of sourness on me, but still, oh my god, this is so beautiful. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's this, Hermes is all around horse riding. It's the whole aesthetic of the brand, horses, and everything connected to that. And you can see the bottle too, how it looks. It's just such a stunning fragrance. And there's also this strength about it. There's no sweetness in it. And this rose is like a one big red rose, a very lonely rose surrounded by leather of all kinds. It's pretty leathery. Mm, it's amazing fragrance. But I'm also maybe a little bit relieved because I don't need the full bottle because it doesn't work with my chemistry well because it's expensive. It's like at least $300, probably more. So a little bit relieved, but still, I wish that it worked on me. I wish. I hope it works on you. Tell me, please. Have you tried Galop and how does it work with you, like on your skin? If it works well, I'll just be very envious, but in a good way. I'll be happy for you. Next, I would like to talk about Nicolai Patchouli Intense. Some of my favorite patchouli, which is surprising. I heard some people calling this old man's patchouli because it's something that a grandpa would wear. So, yeah, oh my god. I cannot wait for real fall and I will wear this because this plays so beautifully in the wind. So this is patchouli. It's not chocolatey patchouli. It's not soft. It's patchouli, if you know what I mean. And amber in the base that makes it a little bit sweeter, but it still doesn't make sweet or gourmandish or anything like that. No, it's tough. It's tough. And lavender and different other herbs. I feel like there are extract herbs, maybe something like sage, maybe even rosemary, something like that, something aromatic. Yeah, I love this fragrance and this balance between warm and cold, this warm amber and cold lavender and patchouli in the middle. And sometimes it feels it's like always on a border, It's borderline cold and borderline warm, and you cannot understand because some fragrances they're obviously warm, Le Lion, it's definitely warm. Rose of No Man's Land, it's cold. This one, you cannot understand and it can be driving you crazy as with a woman, strong woman. Sometimes you don't know how she feels about you. So it's the same thing here. It's beautiful. I like this fragrance. I know it's not something that is usually associated with me, but I enjoy wearing it. And it's a beast. The only reason why I don't wear this fragrance a lot because I spray it and then I cannot get rid of it for 3 days. It's just there. I have to take a shower and like foam all of my body and my hair and everything. And even then, I will not get rid of it. So if you like fragrances like this, it's perfect. I'm not a big fan. I prefer when the fragrance lets me breathe And when in a few hours I can use something else, so I can refresh. Like I can have my daytime scent, nighttime scent, even morning scent too. And with this one, it's either this today or nothing else. So it's not my favorite thing. Okay, next fragrance is Tubereuse Couture by Pierre Guillaume. And this is in a good way. I'm saying this word not in any mean way, not at all. It's a bitch. So, as they say, like, bitch, this is that. This is a woman who doesn't care about anybody's opinion. She just does her thing. She looks dangerous. She looks like a femme fatale. She is this tuberose with leather and spices and wood and something even creamy. There's a little slight creaminess about it. Yeah, and amber maybe too, and a little bit of like dry sugar. They describe it as the sugar. I can believe that there's something like that. Yeah, this is something when I really need to feel confident. For example, I have a very difficult meeting at work where like I really need some support, some help. I will use this or one of these fragrances because this is like it the protection between you and the world when you really feel like you need to protect yourself. Something like this works. So this is my bitch fragrance. And I guess it's the last one. So, Agent Provocateur. This is L'Agent. This is discontinued but still possible to find. This is one of the most interesting cheaper fragrances that I've ever tried. And this is a definitely boss energy fragrance, but for a woman. And the looks don't tell though, but whatever. I don't love the bottle. I like this part, but I don't like the top part. There's a little thingy here, but I don't know, could be better. Anyway, this is the rose with musk, with something animalic, definitely animalic. Smells like a little bit of a body that, for example, you started running and you're sweaty, but not bad sweaty, not like smelly sweaty, but you just feel like you're getting a little bit wet, right? Yeah, there's flowers too, maybe something like carnation. It's the rose chypre. Rose is in the middle here, and there is oak moss, and I smell vetiver definitely. Maybe some other wood, maybe like sandalwood or cedar wood, probably cedar because it's a little rough. Sandalwood is usually a little softer. Cedar is very close to vetiver to me. Yeah. Oh my God. This is femme fatale. This is a real femme fatale. If for some reason you would like to know how would the really dangerous woman smell, the one who can kiss you or could kill you, you don't know. You never know. It depends on her mood today. This is how she would smell. This is that. This is not a very stable person, but an exciting person and a very, very strong woman. Yeah, they're different though. Like I said that this is kind of a beachy fragrance, but it's still flirty, it's lighter. This one can actually kill you. Like she could. So yeah. Oh, such a great collection today. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Tell me what fragrances help you feel confident, strong, powerful woman. I want to know. I want more in my collection for any kind of mood because this is what I need sometimes. I need the support from my favorite fragrances. Have a good day and see you soon. Bye bye.